knowledgeable, the best coach of all time. Let's get it going,
You're
Matt.
just buttering me up. So you can see OG was undefeated in hardpoint during Season 1 champs. Definitely the game mode that they excel the most in. Plays to their playstyle. I mean, it's hardpoint so fast-paced, and it's pretty much, gun battle dominant. And this team obviously has 3 of the best slayers in all of Call of Duty. Probably, no, I would say I don't even know if I would say arguably the best 3. I think it's kind of a safe bet that these are the 3 best players in Call of Duty.
All right, well, let's kick things off with nade shot. You're going to see OpTic flooding middle. Nades coming in. They are going to get the first points. That is going to be contested quickly, and he will drop. 2 going to be down for OpTic Gaming right off the bat. Formal going to drop as well, so we'll switch to Krim. He picks up 1. Going to be going top glass. We'll see if he can get eyes. There's players everywhere. There's a second. 3rd was down below him, trying to get eyes. He pushed him at top glass, finds one more, gets the assist there. Really, nothing going so far. Just a couple of points here for MFAM, as we'll see OpTic Gaming try to break the middle hardpoint.
MFAM getting off to a very nice start. Starting up, I believe it was 7-1. Now OpTic Gaming trying to make a little bit of a comeback, but MFAM not backing down. They are challenging everything, and they are coming out really strong here. We did not expect to see this happen. You're going to have Muffin. He's going to be leading the way for MFAM at 5-3.
Yeah, we'll keep eyes on with him. Gets a headshot there. Got 2 more to his left, trying to help out his teammates. He can pick up another one, 7-3. He is going to fall, but good stuff so far. They have a minor lead. Obviously, we talk about the fact that this just ends up being juggled, just trying to get as much scrap time as you possibly can. Not much you can take from this first hill, but the first rotation is going to be coming in. I'm going to switch over. It's going to be Krim that's actually in the hill, trying to play a little bit of defense, get hit markers, not able to clean that up. We'll take shots from behind and fall. We'll see nade shot rallying over, able to get 1, trying to get shots with the ASM1 up top, is able to pick up the assist. He saw the player lower, is going to reload, gets that one as well. Second one down below, I'm going to push. Fantastic stuff there by Nade. He picks up 2, Formal gets 2, 4 down for MFAM. They've got control.
And soon you're going to have to see OpTic push their way through. Nade heating up a little bit on a 4 streak. I thought Nade and Scump, the 2 most well-rested players on OpTic Gaming, really going to have to come up big. And Nade going huge right now on a 6-3. Make it 7. Nade on fire right there. You're going to see OpTic, though. They're going to have that more favorable spawn for that 3rd hill. You could see the players spawning mid-map. 10 seconds left, you got to think. At this point, you have 1 player from OpTic contesting, set up for the next one. That's exactly what they're going to do.
Nade playing really well, 13-7. Formal going to just be getting the final couple of points here as we are going to shift over. And let's see, I'll switch the person in there. That's going to be Scump. He's the one set up, watching this front side. You see in the minimap, there's 1 basically to his left. They're starting to float over. Teammates able to pick up a couple of kills. His first entry going to be here. Able to pick that one up. Nice defense. Second one there. He's turning every which way. Not able to win that gunfight. He is going to fall. Formal on the backside. Going to be able to get 1. Has another one out front. Gets the assist there. Picks up the second 2-piece for Formal. Apparently the kid doesn't need sleep.
His shot is just so accurate. Now, when I was doing the EU Regional Finals, I was watching Swanee play, and him and Formal, the way they shoot a barrel just looks so different than everybody else. And you watch other players, they'll shoot, their ARs, and it's a little bit, wobbly. I would put Clay in the same class as those players as well. But the way those 3 players shoot their guns and then shoot the ARs, just completely different. It's just beautiful to watch.
Yeah, it's not Twitch. It's snap and steady. They just keep it on people. It's incredible to watch. Putting on a clinic right now is the advantage. Has gone up to 40 points. 7 minutes left in this one. Rotation up to the parking lot hotel, and parking lot hill, and we'll see who's set up in there. And that's actually going to be Muffin and crew. They're set up. You see Formal coming on the right side. The entire OpTic Gaming side pushing up that B street. They're able to get a couple. Muffin trying to win 1 more gunfight. He is going to drop. Nade shot right now, 19-10 on a 3 streak. But Krim, despite only being 13-8, he's actually on a 9 streak. So he's really got it rolling. Started rough, but starting to heat up.
Krim is a player that I feel like, since he's been on OpTic Gaming, playing with Scump and Formal, I don't want to say his talent's gone kind of unnoticed or lost, but I think what he does and brings to a team has kind of gone underappreciated with this lineup. That Formal and Scump obviously have been so good. There's no debating that. I mean, they have arguably, 1 and 2 in the game right now. I think what Krim brings to the team, though, is something where he doesn't have to, go off every game, but he almost has a switch to where he knows, okay, my team needs a huge boost right now. Let me go into Krim Terminator mode, and he can just turn it on and off as he pleases.
Well, that's what we talked about. Early when this team was getting formed, there was a lot of debate on how they would actually perform because you didn't know who was going to be picking up the extra objective work. I mean, it was pretty clear there were going to be 3 Slayers, and Nate was going to be your primary objective, but you and I weren't really sure. Was it going to be Krim or was it going to be Formal at first?
I was pretty certain it was going to be Krim.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot easier to put Krim in that role than to have Formal do that role. Formal, every game he's ever played, he's been a main slayer for his team. To just tell him, okay, now you're going to become a secondary OBJ player, kind of a I don't want to say support. I'm not really a fan of the support role. You just say secondary player like that, it's not going to happen. I think Krim, though, I would say his role on this team is to be that in-game leader, and when he needs to set an example and set the pace for the rest of his team, he does. You saw this was a close game at the beginning, and then Krim goes on that 9 streak, and now we have this on our hands.
Yeah, and that's what you said. That's the big difference between him and, let's say, secondary slash for other teams, or secondary support, whatever you want to call it. He has that, like you said, that potential to just go berserk, Krim, robot, Terminator, whatever you want to call it, just slay everyone off the map. And when they all get rolling, it is really, really tough to stop. But we are just under 5 minutes left in this one. We're on to the fresh rotations of hills here. Let's check. That's going to be Nadeshot that is set up in the hill here. He's going to be the one checking mid-map. You think he saw a player there, third story, one to his right as well. He's going to be able to win that gunfight, pick up another one. He's currently at 28-14, leading the way for his team right now. And I wonder if they said to him, like, listen, we're a little bit tired. I just got in, Nade, you're going to pick up the slaying here. We'll switch it up a little bit. Whatever is happening, he's getting it done, man.
We've seen, over the last maybe 2 weeks, week and a half, Nade really pick up his slaying online, though, as well. And it's carrying over right now. 30-15, double pause, 7 captures. And you can tell when he is playing confident, you can tell his movement on the map is just different. He's challenging gun battles left and right, just playing really aggressive. And I think it's actually big that he's going this large, because you have Scump at 15 and 18. Really haven't seen a game like this out of Scump in a very long time. Usually absolutely dominant, but right now struggle a little bit. Nadeshot there to pick up the slack.
Yeah, it's a little tough too mentally, when you just don't know where you're going to play. It's one thing if you're like, all right, I know we're playing at 4 o'clock. Prepare, be ready, warm up for 4 o'clock.
He's been up all day.
It's been up in the air when they're going to play. They haven't really been sure what time it's all going to kick off. It's all dependent on when Formal got in for his flight. But all starting to warm up right now. I'm sure Scump by game number 2 is going to be back to his typical slaying monster self, as we will see Krim fall. Now let's get eyes on with MFAM a bit here. It is going to be Andy that's going to be inside the hill. Just turns and destroys Scump. They're going to pick up one high as well. He is going to lose that gunfight to Formal. We'll check on with Lucky a little bit as he tries to push from mid-map over here to the B hard point. Nade's coming in from everywhere. He's lit up. 1 bullet, not going to be able to survive that one, and the lead is now up to 110 points.
Well, MFAM has put up a pretty good fight here in this game. This is why it's so difficult to deal with OpTic Gaming, because MFAM comes out off the break, they win a whole bunch of gun battles, right, Maven? To beat OpTic Gaming, you are going to have to do that over the entire course of the map and the game. And it's very difficult to do on a consistent basis. And we saw MFAM able to do it for the first 2 hills. After that, once OpTic Gaming started to get rolling, and, so to speak, OpTic Gaming really kind of punched them back after getting a nice hit in the mouth from MFAM at the beginning. MFAM really hasn't been able to fight back.
And Formal just goes on a 7 streak, kills everything between the mid-hill, between the B-hill and the second, just destroys everything in his line of sight. Trying to get a couple more here. Going to be overwhelmed by 2 players coming in from dirt side there, but the lead has expanded to 125 points, just under 2.5 to play. 30 seconds left in this hill. They should be able to put it away in the next one, but we will check on Lucky right now as he's going to be rotating across the map, getting tagged up a bit from behind. Going to try and win this gunfight. Nade able to go prone and pick that up. Muffin going to be last alive here for the side of MFAM.
Yeah, MFAM really just having a difficult time breaking these hills. They were able to get initial control, but to hold and then break when they get broken, very difficult on their end. Not able to really do so. Nade about to hit 40 and 22.
Are we going to have a 50
dominant game from Nade? I don't know. We might. I mean, there's still a lot of time left. A minute 50. It's definitely possible.
I'm going back to him off the respawn. We'll see if he can keep it going. This is one of the better slaying performances I've seen from him. 11 captures to go with it, too. That's what you basically call all whites. He's a couple deaths away from leading in every single category right now. Nade pushing it, able to pick up 2. One more to his right. I believe a teammate cleaned that one up. Pushing over to the ramp side as they're starting to push up. Blows up the car, gets an assist. One more on the opposite side. Can he clean this one up? Gets yet another kill. 43 and 23 for Nadeshot. He's ridiculous.
He is playing so aggressive right now. You see the way he's pushing up. Almost like the way we usually see Scump play. I mean, Scump 25 and 25 right now, really.
Yeah, let me find out they switched gamer tags for this one.
I don't want to say, Scump struggling, but Nade absolutely tearing it up there in that map number 1 as OpTic Gaming is going to take that 250 to 83.
Incredible game from Nade, and it's not just the 44 and 24, but
12 captures.
The 12 caps to go with it. That is just an incredible all-around performance. The rest of the